Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Chicago Sky as they play against the Seattle Storm. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. So many talented players from outside the U.S., so who's your pick for the top international product in the game?
When you talk about the last half of last decade, 2016 to 2020, only one player outside the United States was named All-WNBA. Jonquel Jones, the native of the Bahamas, set a WNBA record for season rebounds. She's just a bona fide superstar.
Well, Jones is 6'6", but I'm raising the height to 6'8", and I'm going to go with the Australian Liz Cambage. Of course, she's led the league in scoring, and who can forget when Liz went off for 53 points in the game?
You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happens to the best of them.
Got a piece of it. Three-pointer, Brianna Stewart. That shot, no good. The Sky go the other way with it. Courtney Vandersloot for three. The shot is good. Allie Quigley making the play.
No hesitation anymore in shooting from Vandersloot. She feels much better about her shot. Isn't afraid to fire off the pass.
Now here is Lloyd. Stewart. Parker defending. Stewart can't hit.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face. One of those generational players every GM is looking for. Candace Parker has been a dominant presence in the WNBA from the moment she stepped on the floor. Day one on both ends of the floor.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
It's easy to see Copper's phenomenal fundamentals. When she sees a wide open shooter, she makes sure they get the ball.
Reverses, and it's Stewart with the bucket inside. Some stars spend most of their energy on offense, but not Candace.
A regular on all defensive teams, and one of the best rebounders we've ever seen. Plus, she works as a studio analyst. Talk about a well-rounded basketball talent.
Russell, off target from three-point range. And here's Allie Quigley outside. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Tough to guard a team when they can space it out like this, am I right?
Shots good by Samuelson.
One of the purest strokes in the game. Samuelson, a feared player from beyond the arc.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's tightly guarded. Here's Copper. It's rebounded by Seattle. There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. Doesn't go for her. The Sky go the other way with it. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And Sue Bird picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
First personal foul, team's first. Second team foul.
The three from Candace Parker. Bird pulls it in. Seattle trailing here. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sky.
The ball goes to Chicago.
And it's the Sky ball. Outside, Parker. Copper. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Brianna Stewart. That's her first foul of the game.
And the next foul will put them in the bonus.
And you know they'll be trying to draw that next one quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the line and get some easy buckets.
Now here's Vandersloot. Three-pointer, Diamond to Shields. Good on the three-point shot.
A quick thinker who does not need much time to get off a look. DeShields is a lethal shooter.
Outside Lloyd. Samuelson covered by DeShields. Chicago in the lead. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Let's go with a three. Sinks the triple.
knowing where everyone else is on the court. It's a skill Lloyd has, and it's a vital skill to have for guards who really want to be successful in this league.
Now here's Vandersloot. Outside to Shields. Dolson with the screen. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Canada. From deep. Ebert pulls it in.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she could work for a better shot than that.
And here are the Storm now. They trail by 6. Samuelson covered by DeShields. Top of the key. Samuelson's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
They get it again. A nice shot by DeShields.
You know, certain players have that it factor. Diamond DeShields is one of them. They kind of just somehow win those loose balls, give those extra possessions to their team.
Here's Magligore. They get the rebound. Canada. Nice defense by Courtney Vandersloot. And here's DeShields. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
These teams, they don't look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do. A double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch.
Ryan, I hope this one gets closer. Jeez. Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Right side, Quigley. He can't hit that time, so the Storm will take it the other way. Here's Samuelson, covered by DeShields. And she gets it to go.
She's hit the ground running here in the first quarter and just has put together a nice quarter offensively.
Outside DeShields. And she converts the layup.
But with DeShields, once she gets just a little speed, a little momentum going to the hoop, she's so difficult to stop.
And that does it for the first quarter. Sky out in front, up by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Get ready for the Deer Squad!
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Lots of running to start the game here.
It's a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition.
Now here is Lloyd. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Here's the break. The 19-foot shot. Vandersloot shot is good.
Well, this part of the court, Vandersloot loves it. She isn't afraid to put it in from the mid-range.
Well, in the 2020 bubble, Kalia Copper became one of the league's most improved players, averaging 15 points per game, which is more than double her previous career high. She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Shot from 16. Samuelson's shot is off. And for Copper, that production carried over to the 2021 season as she was named to her first WNBA All-Star team.
Pretty incredible to have that jump in production. It's just really not something you see happen too often in a player's 6th season in the league. But it's just great to see Copper thrive individually and as a teammate and continue to grow her game.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play.
If you're going to go cross-court with the ball, you have to be sure the passing lane is open.
And the call will go against Jewel Lloyd. That is her first foul of the game.
Teams first. First team foul.
Outside to Shields.
The energy that Stewart brings on defense can be overwhelming. Completely outworks the shooter. They're not settling. Getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these free runs to the rim. It's just too easy.
Vandersloot with it. Picked up by Lloyd. With the floater. And the bucket counts. And she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
It's always great to see Candace Parker in action. I mean, one of the most versatile players in the history of the sport.
Shooting one.
Well, you talk about Parker's versatility. She impacts the game in just about every way possible.
Rebounding, scoring, defense, you name it. And one of the most intelligent players you'll find. There is nothing on the court that she can't do.
Storm making a change here. Seattle with the ball. 17-point game. 3-pointer Brianna Stewart. And again, it's the Storm missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Bird no good.
Really tough for this club right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Gotta slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
Copper, defended by Stewart. They get it back. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. It seems like everyone has a three-point shot now. But how much has this three-point revolution changed the game?
Well, let me throw some numbers at you guys. Since the line was moved back in 2013, the amount of three-pointers attempted per game, it's increased about 50%. And in that time, scoring has increased. Spacing has increased. And the game is played much faster.
And really beyond how the game is played, we've seen players' skills change. Power forwards, even centers are now expected to shoot threes. And I think the end result is going to be a style of basketball that the fans love to watch.
Now here's Copper. They have a 22-point lead, and it's the most they've led by.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with the purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
Now Bird. Pass to Magdagor. Vandersloot with the steal. On the wing, Diamond to Shields. Stevens. And she lays it straight in.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Now here is Stewart. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Copper. The rebound by Burt. Pass to Magdagor. Here's Stewart. And the Storm miss again.
2 minutes remaining.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
The Shields.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
That one goes in.
What a superb pass from Jordan, Canada. When she notices someone's open, she makes sure they get the ball.
Here's Vandersloot. 7 points in the game. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Magdagor. She gets that one.
That's where you like your shots to come from.
Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Stevens. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
They get it back. Here's Magdagor. That one's a miss. Her 3rd shot of the game. She's made 1 of them. Here's Vandersloot. Back to Copper. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Yeah, they've dialed in here in the second quarter, playing well.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the glass. And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Sky delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. It's been one outstanding game from Candace Parker. No surprise there.
Sheer dominance in the post by her so far. Just tearing them to shreds when she gets the ball inside.
And getting it to her is the only hard part, because once she's got the rock, she's automatic.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Now here is Lloyd. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Well, when you look at the Seattle Storm's dominance over the last few years, it just would not be possible without the stellar play of Jewel Lloyd.
And it's the Storm with the ball. Outside Lloyd. Outside for Stewart. Over Parker. And it's Stewart missing. And Lloyd's development has been fun to watch. She continues to improve each and every year in the league.
And Blake, I mean, that improvement from Lloyd, it is scary for the rest of the league. This team is already dangerous, and one of their better players is only getting better.
Now here's Vandersloot. She has 7. Outside Quigley. This one for 3. Drops in the tray.
And what a deep shot from Allie Quigley. She's just got limitless range.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Good.
And she should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody really paying much attention to her there.
Pass to Quigley for 3. That's good. And so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Oh, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Now here's Russell. Here's Lloyd. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Even back to college, Lloyd has been a terror on the glass. Big rebounding numbers for guard.
Now here's Copper. D right on her. Vandersloot. The 9-foot shot. And another basket for Chicago.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Stewart can't hit. Pass to Copper. And there are the Sky with another bucket.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
And here are the Storm now. To the right side. To the paint. And here's Bird. Back to Stewart. Brianna Stewart draws the double. Makes it off the glass.
Getting easy buckets for teammates. That's what Sue Bird does, and she's been doing it for a long time.
Copper outside. Dolson with the screen. Copper with the ball. Picked up by Stewart. Down low. Jewel Lloyd with the steal. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Kalia Copper. And it's Candace Parker penetrating. It doesn't go for her. With a couple seasons under their belts, how special is that 2020 draft class looking?
Well, it was so deep. Second round pick, Crystal Dangerfield was Rookie of the Year, the latest pick ever to take home the honor. And Tim, that first round was loaded.
I mean, from first overall pick to Sabrina Ionescu to the last pick of the first, to Jasmine Jones, there could be multiple franchise-level players in that first round, including a Satu Sabali, a Kennedy Carter, just a league-changing level of talent entered the W back in 2020.
That's tipped. Vandersloot outside. Copper.
2 minutes.
That's good, and so
minutes.
Courtney Vandersloot gets the
Kalea
assist.
Copper.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point. Wow, it is a huge day on the glass for a player who's, you know what, they're giving up a lot of size to bigger players out there. Very impressive.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as she gets fouled on the shot. And Seattle gets called for the foul.
A 2016 first-round pick. Kalea Copper was named to her first All-Star game in 2021. That shows you what great improvement looks like over the years.
First free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And she can't hit the second. And the Storm with possession. Pass to Talbot. Samuelson, she's covered by Copper. The offensive rebound, Magdagor, and she makes good on the layup.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Vandersloot outside, to the middle. Hebert, shot is good.
Arguably the best passer in today's game. Vandersloot really excels at finding her teammates when they're wide open.
Pass to Samuelson. Off target from outside.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots. Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
Stolen by Endor. Here's Samuelson. She's covered by Copper. Here's Canada. From outside, off the mark.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Copper. Here's Samuelson. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
That takes tremendous focus. Samuelson has elite shooting ability, which means she scores when it's hard.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Sky running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, you can count on her for a couple of pretty assists just like this one each and every night. This one's a beauty.
It sure is. I mean, look, she's a maestro. Great vision, a great head on her shoulders, really everything you want in a point guard.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Here's Evans, guarded by Canada. Here's Brown. Off target with the three. Here's Seattle. Pass to Samuelson. The three is up. Hits it from three-point range.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Lexi Brown on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from beyond the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get going, then you're in trouble because they can hit even when they're well defended.
In their first shot attempt. And it's Seattle scoring again.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
It's good.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. The teardrop falls in.
Fancy from Brown at 5'9". That's a shot you need in your bag in the WNBA with all those tall defenders.
Pass to Talbot. Russell with it. The second chance effort. Here's Burdick. Bucket is good.
Tremendous job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave her a little pump fake, and it opened it right up for her.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Right side, Canada. Nice D from Diamond to Shields.
Boy, the complexion of this game would be a whole lot different if she had shot the ball anything like she's capable of.
Pass to Evans. And here is Stevens. Guarded by Russell. Yep, that one goes.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Now Burdick. She's guarded by Stevens. Burdick, no good. And here's Evans. Outside, Stevens. Brown.
Well, committing fouls like that, Brian, that is not how you get back into the game.
That just looked like a frustration foul to me and sort of sums up the game they're having in general.
They got to get their focus back.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Inside. And it's Dolson missing. And it's the Storm with the ball. Deflects the pass. Stolen by DeShields. Pass to Stevens. To the middle. Vandersloot. And the shot goes in.
A good decision maker with a strong feel for the game. Stevens can spot open teammates whenever she's out on the court.
Canada with it. Right side, Stewart.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Over Stevens. And so she earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact. And she'll shoot two.
Teams first.
Stevens picks one up.
Very smart from Stewart to get to the line. She's one of the best in the WNBA at drawing fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
And from day one, Stewart's made an impact. She's already won multiple championships. And really, it feels like year in, year out, she's an MVP candidate.
And she knocks down the first one. And few basketball players in any league can match Stewart's versatility.
Both on and off the court, she's a factor in every phase of the game. And she's active in supporting those who are most vulnerable in our society.
She makes 1 of 2 that time.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Left side to Shields. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Now here's Russell. Bird, Vandersloot defending. To the paint. Here's Russell. Yep, count it.
Well, it's tough trying to match up with Russell, guys, especially when she's established inside and looking to score.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Dolson. Now Vandersloot. The 3 ball. That's in. It's her 5th field goal, and she's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Bird. Here's Russell. And the baseline jumper, no good. Now Quigley. That's good again. And her 7th basket, 7 for 10 for Quigley.
Well, DeShields has just a terrific offensive momentum going. Just keeps finding shots and producing for this team.
Pass to Stewart. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
On the wing, Diamond to Shields. To the inside. They swipe it. Now here's Bird. Vandersloot defending. Bird no good.
They depend on her to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid defense draped on her.
Hits it and gets hacked. That's a 3-point play opportunity.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Stewart. Yes, it's good.
Do you think Stewart's bothered by a little contact? If so, think again. What a finish.
Down low. No problem for Chicago as they get the win. Resounding victory for them and in enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up.